So this is the video for Creative Core Audio. In this one, I learned how to attach audio to the footsteps of the character animations, as well as different audios for different textures. And in here, as well as adding reverb and different textures to the audio to make it sound different. This is something that I did. Alright, if I can get play it. So the waterfall sounds are controlled by this down here, which is just an audio input sound. And then over here you control the volume and pitch, as well as the actual curve for the sound based on the distance. And then there's different types of roll off for the sound. You can even make a custom pattern like I did here. These are all the different sounds that you could use for the footsteps. Those are done in the animator. Well, you go into the animator first and you create timestamps for the actual noises. Give me one moment here. And then this is where you added the reverb. This is just a simple, like, you add in the distance of it, and then you actually, if you can see here in this scene, if that would make sense. There we are. If you can see in this scene here, sorry, doing this on the laptop is not the greatest thing in the world. Here we are. So then you have the actual distance and area that the sound is taking up, and actually how big around it's going to be. And then there's also the water droplet sound. So when you're in the cave, you can actually hear this one. And they all have their own custom curve as well, except for the reverb, because the reverb is actually just an effect. And then let me actually go to this here. So then here, if I go over here, it should. There we are. So then here is actually where you do the animation of the noises and everything. So I would go to this one here, and I would have it, run, and then I would go to one of these timestamps, and then I would then insert a little timestamp area where I would want it to, actually, it'd be in here. You'd insert the little event down here in the events tab, and you'd add an event. So this one right here is called play step. And then what it'll do is then it'll go ahead and play the step noise that you input down here on the actual person itself. Here we are. So then down here in the actual player, you can see that I have 2 different grass step sounds, 2 different water step sounds, and 2 different cave step sounds, and then that'll be the different sounds that you hear when it actually goes through. And then that was this one.